Hello, Jacob here, and today we'll start I guess kind of a series on my channel of just my current jersey collection as of today. So I figure the first sport that I will start off with are my hockey jerseys. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know, since I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan in football, that's basically kind of what my channel mainly deals with. For hockey, it only makes sense that I'd be a Minnesota Wild fan, even if they haven't been the greatest over the last few years. And I've really only been actually following NHL for probably say 3 or 4 years or so. But I mean, it's a very fun sport. The only problem is with hockey jerseys, I bet a lot of people know, unless you live in either like Siberia or it's winter the whole time, they're kind of difficult to wear. And especially living in the upper Midwest, well, our seasons fluctuate violently. And I mean violently. Like, seriously, during the springtime, we could have days where it goes from like 40 degrees to 90 degrees to 30 degrees. I mean, it's crazy. So, but typically for me, I wear the bulk of the hockey jerseys during hockey season / more in the winter time, because again, that's really about the only time I can comfortably wear them. Just because, again, being a bigger boy, it's kind of hard to regulate the body at times. So, and well, as you know, hockey jerseys are, well, warm weather jerseys, or I guess cold weather jerseys technically. But yeah, enough rambling about that. On to the actual collection portion. So, yeah, I'm currently up to 39 jerseys, and I have a variety of different jerseys. Some old, vintage, some newer, some Reebok, some CCM, Coho, blah, 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 which we will get to, and in no particular order. This is just kind of how I had them in my closet. Let's get started with the first one. And, this first one is a Colorado Avalanche Reebok Endo Edge jersey of their home style. Yeah, I got this on Full Moon Jerseys about a year or so ago. Really nice jersey, really great shape. And yeah, next jersey. Actually, the next two jerseys, I should say. That's right. I got myself a couple of Reebok Atlanta Thrashers jerseys. The old Reebok with the RBK and the Reebok vector on the back. I mean, I got these on eBay for like 30 bucks. I got the white one, and of course, also the blue one. And again, they're both premieres, but yeah. It's always nice to have defunct teams, especially because, well, they get harder and harder to find. Now, this next jersey is not an NHL jersey. It's kind of an interesting one because I found this on eBay about, early January of last year, and really don't know much about this, but what I do know is it's an autographed IHL jersey out of the Eastern Conference All-Star game, I guess. As you can see with the patch here, All-Star 1999 in Cincinnati. So, really don't know much about this, but this is a Bauer. And again, all these autographed names and stuff on there. And again, I literally have really no idea on any of the players on there, since I don't really know who played for the IHL. So, anyway, yeah, kind of a nice little find. I got it for like 20 bucks as well, so. Here's an Edmonton Oilers old copper Reebok Edge 1.0. Got this on eBay as well about a year or so ago, and has a fight strap. Yeah, I mean, I just happened to get lucky last year and found a lot of Reebok Edge 1.0 jerseys for pretty good prices. So, and you know, not complaining one bit there. I know it's not their most modern style, but still a really nice jersey, kind of hard to find. And now, for one of my few jerseys that actually have name and number on them, I only have like probably 5 or 10 or so, I really don't know, but got this one on full moon. This is a Washington Capitals, the Great 8, Alexander Ovechkin jersey. Yeah, Reebok Premier. Got it, as I said, on full moon. Yeah, a lot of my hockey jerseys come from full moon jerseys. Some just kind of randomly, and of course I got a couple of them from like Fanatics and stuff like that. But this next one is, well, let's just say it's a very nice, very underrated jersey that I basically stole this one off of eBay. It is an old school Columbus Blue Jackets Coho authentic jersey. With the Blue Jacket logo there. Now, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I apologize, Columbus fans. And Coho, and again, as I said, as the fight strip. Yeah, like I said, I think I got this one for like 30 bucks on eBay. It's like 30 or 40. And now, being a Minnesota Wild fan, I should probably be, well, let's just say there's a few jerseys that, well, but again, as a collector, I've said this before too, even with, as you can see, that Amon Green jersey on the wall. Collecting is what I love to do. And for me, I've always loved this style of jersey. Bam. And plus, it's still of a current player. Got this Dallas Stars Jamie Benn jersey, Reebok Premier, and yeah, got this on full moon as well. Benn, you know, it's just a really nice jersey overall, even if they are the mortal enemy of the Minnesota Wild. And probably next off on my list, this is one of my prized possessions just because it's beautiful. I mean, I remember when I got this jersey, I mean, they actually had a decent amount of these on there. But, yeah, like I said, I got this one for like 50 bucks. And it's also, bam! This is a Florida Panthers CCM Mahaska Authentic Center Ice Collection. And at the time, it would have been their home jersey. And as you can see here, has the patches, the Panther, blank on the back, as well as the fight strap, and CCM with the NHL logo. Now, like I said, I don't know exactly how old this is, but I know it's got to be one of the first jerseys. And now, on to one of many Adidas jerseys, and well, last year I got my tax return money, and this was one of the things I bought with it from Cool Hockey Jerseys. Like I say, I've only bought a couple things from there, but I mean, considering they're coming from Canada, it was actually pretty fast shipping. As well as, I have another jersey later on in the collection that is very special to me. But bam! Can somebody cue up a brass bonanza? That's right. The Carolina Hurricane Hartford Whaler throwback Adidas jersey. With the blue warning flags. Of course, the fight strap, no name or number on the back. But yeah, I knew I had to get that jersey because that is a hot jersey. And now on to a few jerseys of my favorite team, the Minnesota Wild. First up, Minnesota Wild alternate red, or I don't know if this was the alternate at the time or if this was actually technically their official jersey, but it is a Coho with the lace up front red Minnesota Wild jersey. No name on the back. Yeah, I picked that up a while back. Really nice jersey. Really nice jersey. Even though the tie front is kind of a pain in the ass, especially just because, well, it's hard to keep that thing tied tight enough. But anyway, here is a Minnesota Wild Fanatics branded Matt Dumba jersey. Got this for like 25 bucks on eBay here not too long ago. Yeah, I mean, Fanatics jerseys, they're alright. I would recommend probably picking up Adidas over Fanatics, but, I mean, you can't go wrong. Especially if you find good deals. Now, here is a Minnesota Wild Reebok old-fashioned white away jersey with the 10th year anniversary patch, as well as the shoulders here, the striping on the back, again blank. Yeah, I mean, not really much else to say. Really solid jersey. And this is my first Minnesota Wild Adidas jersey I ever bought. Got this around Christmas of 2018 off of Fanatics. Just a blank one with the fight strap. Again, all Adidas have fight straps in them. Rocked that jersey quite a bit during the 18-19 season. And then I got this one right here on Dick's Sporting Goods, another Adidas, but of number 3, Charlie Coyle. Yeah, I got that one for like 40 bucks when they blew out his jerseys. So next up is another really nice jersey. I got this, I think, on hockeymonkey.com or something along those lines. It is an Anaheim Ducks Reebok Edge 1.0 goalie cut. And yes, if you're asking, this thing is an absolute freaking dress on it. So thanks for asking. But yeah, I mean, this was a really nice jersey. I know this is also around the time when they actually won their Stanley Cup. So, and now on to my first ever NHL jersey. Got this one probably about 5 or 6 years ago now. Wore this to my very first ever junior hockey game, where I guess, well, anyway, I live near the Sioux Falls Stampede, so whatever classification that would be, if that's a junior league or what. But I got a Thomas Vanek Buffalo Sabres jersey. And for those of you who don't know, Thomas Vanek actually played for the Sioux Falls Stampede for a few years. Like, kind of right when they first started. Now, this one I got off of a private seller on eBay. It is a Philadelphia Flyers Reebok Edge 1.0 blank. And you can see the fight strap and all that stuff here. So, tagging and all that. Yeah, I got this one around like May of last year or so. And shout out to Twisted Wrister. And I had to get one of, at least one jersey of his favorite team. Got myself a white San Jose Sharks Reebok Premier. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Here is a Ottawa Senators, also Reebok Edge 1.0. Bigger size. So, yeah. No name or number on the back with the fight strap and all that stuff, as you can see. Here is a Las Vegas, or in this case, just Vegas, Golden Knights Adidas jersey. Size, well, yeah. It's one of these jerseys that, especially when they first came in the league, I was kind of eyeballing them. So, plus I also have family that live in Vegas, so. Be interesting to see when Seattle actually comes out with their jerseys, to see kind of what they look like and what their team name is and all that stuff. So, here is a World Cup of Hockey United States white alternate Premier jersey. Got this on Retro 2 Heritage. Land of the free and home of the brave. The patches, a cup of hockey. I'll go ahead and kind of pick it up a little bit here. Here is another full moon. Boston Bruins old third jersey from like 2013, 14, 15 era. Premier. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid jersey. And I got this one in a mystery box that I actually unboxed on this channel back in September. It is, to be fair, this is probably one of those jerseys that a lot of jersey heads have, if not almost all the jersey heads. But it is an Ottawa Senators 2017 Centennial Classic jersey. With the patch on the shoulder, the silver O, Adidas, no name on the back, and of course, you know, the year they won the Stanley Cup on the sleeves and all that stuff. And now, the first jersey that I unboxed on my channel when I came back from my hiatus was this Carolina Hurricanes Reebok Premier that I got from another eBay seller. Yeah, I always kind of liked the Hurricane jerseys. And yes, since I had the Ottawa Senators one, you know I have to have this one too. The Montreal Canadiens jersey. Their white Centennial Classic, and I really like this jersey. Especially the French saying in here. The LNH for the French pronunciation of the NHL, and of course the patch here being French as well. And again, no name, number on the back of that one either. Now here is a Chicago Blackhawks Nike. I think this is a Premier. Yeah, it's a Premier. Chris Chelios jersey. And yeah, this is a really sharp jersey. I'm pretty sure this also has the chain stitch to Blackhawk with the C, obviously the 7 and Chelios. Here's a Tampa Bay Lightning Fanatics branded jersey. No name or number on the back. Here is another Adidas jersey. Got this one on Dick's Sporting Goods. Also, I forgot to mention the Montreal was from Fanatics. And then eBay. So. And then here is a Dick's Sporting Goods Columbus Blue Jackets jersey of Artemi Panarin. Yeah, again, I got this on Dick's when they were blowing out some of the old NHL jerseys after the players got traded and all that stuff. So, now here's kind of a unique one. Here's a Toronto St. Pat's CCM Vintage Hockey Series jersey. I believe this is like their 1927 style or something like that, if I remember right. But it's been a while. And again, another eBay pickup. Really sharp jersey. Oh. Next up, I have a New York Islanders jersey that I got on eBay, Adidas. But unlike most of them that were on eBay, this one's actually a blank and not a John Tavares jersey. Yeah, I remember what happened after he left. Well, thankfully I don't live anywhere near New York, but still, yikes. That's all I'm going to say about that. Here is, at the time, a Phoenix Coyotes old Coho jersey. Also got this on eBay. Coho. with the tie. Ho-ho on the back with the Phoenix. That's a really nice jersey. Here is an LA Kings Adidas. No name. Also got the last two on eBay as well. This one is another full moon jersey pickup, actually. New York Rangers. Ryan McDonough jersey. Yeah, the Rangers jerseys are really nice jerseys. That was one of my first jerseys I picked up. Also, another sharp jersey is this Nashville Predators old CCM jersey. Blank. No name on the back. The patch. CCM on the shoulder. And we're getting down to the last few here. Including this Colorado Avalanche white Reebok Endo Edge that I also got on full moon around the same time I got the home one. Here's a Vancouver Canucks, I guess alternate with the old skate rink with the Johnny Canuck on the shoulders, Endo Edge as well, with the green stripe on the bottom. Here is a Toronto Maple Leafs stadium jersey from, I want to say, 2015, 2016, something like that. With, I got this one on Retro 2 Heritage, and if you know anything about them, they're similar to Full Moon in that they take old jerseys that have been sold or are, like, have some defects to them, and they sell them for a really cheap price. And this one is of a James Van Riemsdyk jersey, but the number's off. He wore 25 in this game, if I remember right. But yeah, that's just a really sharp jersey. And last but not least, the pièce de résistance in my collection, in my opinion. I got this one off of Cool Hockey, as I said before, with tax return money. That it is a white Reebok Adidas Minnesota Wild home or away custom jersey. There we go. It is a Minnesota Wild road white. I got the Captain's C put on there. 94, because that's the year I was born. And Carroll, because again, that's my last name. And 94, but the thing that I like about this one is this is a double-stitched number. Because for Cool Hockey at the time, they have like options where you can decide how you want it stitched. If you want it stitched like the normal retail way, or if you want it actually double stitched like they wear on ice. And so I just decided to go with that. But yeah, so that'll wrap up my NHL Jersey Collection. And as I said before, stay tuned, because at some point I'll go ahead and start my NBA Jersey Collection before kind of round out with the NFL, just because I want to get a couple more NFL jerseys, because I'm only like 2 or 3 away from having a jersey of all teams. So as I said before, stay tuned. We'll see when I do the NBA jerseys. It won't be too long, just because I'm kind of done with collecting NBA jerseys for now. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy those jerseys, because I know I have some interesting selection. I mean, I wouldn't say there are a lot of jerseys, but I do like the variety that I have in my collection. Some old, some new, you know. So until we meet again, shout out to all the hockey YouTubers out there. Shout out to all the sports fans out there. shout out to everybody going through a tough time at this point. We will get through this. So until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a wonderful night.